For the argument, bro.
For the argument, there was no argument, bro. Dalot's been the best right back in the league. What the
How
fuck,
you
bro?
said he hasn't been torn by any Arsenal players? Martinelli was tearing him up
For
bro.
5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
So how many minutes was Rashford tearing Ben White?
I don't know, but he scored 2 goals from the left-hand side, so...
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk.
Go check.
Sending corn, banter my team and we banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.
Yes, people, welcome back, Mr. Natty the Capo. Welcome back. It's good to see you, man. Can we get a clap? Can we get a clap for Natty the Capo, please? We haven't seen him for a moment, man. We ain't seen him for a moment. Guys, look, man, it's a full house. The full panel's back. The production is lovely. And we've even got a live audience this time. It's all going off this week. It's going off. Got some interesting topics to talk about this week. I mean, Gabba, how did you find the weekend, the football weekend?
It wasn't what I wanted, but it was alright. It wasn't at all.
And yourself, Keebs?
Disappointing. The winning streak's over. But we're still top. You know.
And as for me, I'll be honest, I'm fuming. I mean, the week started off brilliantly. Absolutely brilliant. And then the refereeing again. And the inconsistency, yeah. But we'll get into that. Before we get on with the show, just want to shout out the sponsors, as we do. Sip Shack, big up yourselves, you know.
Bow, bow, bow.
Come on. Great flavour to my right, I think it's your left. And the rum flavour to my left, I think it's your right. Get on the website, people. www.sipshack.co.uk. Go, you have your choice of 3 different flavours. Is it .com?
.com.
Yes. There you go.
Just Google it, man.
Just Google Sip Shack, you get
Sip
them
Shack,
up. But yes, you get your 3 flavours. Grape, the newest and the baddest flavour. Passion and mango and passion, and fruit punch. And as the Christmas is coming up, you get your rum in. Get your rum punch in. Right. Where do we start? I did want to have a little rant before we started Tweet of the Week, but you know what? I'm
typical.
Get off your chest, man.
Do you know what it is? I was talking about it too much, man, but this Ronaldo thing is really pissing me off, lads, man.
We've seen your little small talk.
Oh, yeah. You see, people, that's how mad I was. Come on, man.
I was out in the rain.
In the rain, you know, fuming, you know. People, it really, like, I don't understand that it's not even the media that got to me too much. It's the United fan base, man. Like, what is wrong with you lot? You lot want, you don't even know what you want. 1 minute you want the manager to take control of dressing rooms and make the club into there's no such thing as players bigger than the club. Then when the manager's doing that, you lot are moaning because players are getting ill-treated and disrespected and they're allowed to just do silly things. Like, what do you United fans want, man? What do you want? Get in the comments, tell me what you want.
Toxic, man. It's just toxic.
Kims, what's your opinion on the matter from an outside looking in, the Ronaldo situation? Tottenham, your rivals are getting punched up. They are losing. Everything's just going well. And then Ronaldo walks off because he doesn't want to come on at 85 minutes. What's your thought?
Beautiful scenes, man. Beautiful scenes. You get me? I just love it. You love it. You gotta love it. Cause when it's Ozil and all them man there, you man are loving it. You're loving the turmoil at Arsenal. You get me? So when I see a little bit of friction at Man United, I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it. You get me?
All right then. So I'll ask you a question, and we'll get the audience involved as well. So Keems, do you think Ten Hag was right for sending him to the under-21s, or do you think that was a bit harsh for somebody of Ronaldo's stature?
I wouldn't say it's harsh, but it's probably not the best punishment because you got big 38, 37, 38. How old is he?
37.
37-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo, done it all, won it all. If you're gonna discipline him, you just gotta not play him. Do you know what I mean? Because that's the reason why he's going on like he is.
But he got dropped for the squad.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think that was a bit too far To be fair,
Drop him.
because if you
Nah,
drop
sending him to the under.
if you drop him to the under 21s, that's just, I think it's gonna make things worse.
Doesn't get better from there.
Do you know? You get me? That's making the situation worse, and it's gonna. We already know how Ronaldo reacts to things. Do you know what I mean? So that's just poking the bear. I think. You get me?
Don't you think he's just like washed his hands of Man U, so Man U are washing their hands of him now?
Yeah, the probably he has washed his hands with Man United, but he's still on the books. He's still your top paid player, innit?
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's not a question. Of course he is.
So he's there, so you might as well get him involved. You get me?
I love it. Me personally.
What do you love?
Is in the under 21s right now.
Oh, it's not there no more. It's only for 1 week.
He needed it, fam. Someone needed to put him in his place, which is you're not the boss. That's the end of that, fam.
Then you
Man
think-
that moves like he's the boss.
You think that put him in his place?
He's like a big kid. No, because it's Ronaldo. I don't think anything can put him in his place, but I don't feel like any other manager would do that. So he had to see that he's got a manager that would do that, bro. You know, fuck about you'll end up training with them man again next week, bro. So it's up to you, and the next time I try to put you on, you come on the picture, you know what's gonna happen, innit?
I agree.
There needs to be an initial punishment for a man to even think that he can't do that again. Otherwise, he's just going to keep doing it again because he knows no other manager's going to do that to him, you get me? But now he knows Ten Hag means business, bro. He needed it, fam. He's got no
I agree.
sportsmanship. He's got no manners, like no respect towards his teammates and his manager, fam. He takes the piss.
I agree still, and Ronaldo's my guy. Like, for me, you have to get that kind of punishment there. It doesn't matter if you're big Ronaldo. Like, I respect the fact that you're a GOAT, you're the GOAT, whatever. But you was warned when you did it on pre-season, when you did it in pre-season, and you had Dalot and all these people following you and that, you was all warned, don't do it again or there's going to be punishment. You lost your head. You want to come out and apologize. Not interested. Yeah, you think, I'm not interested. Fucking... it sends a statement. That just shows if it can happen to Ronaldo, Rashford, McTominay, Fred, whoever you are, it can happen to you, man, as well. Sancho, don't be getting no ideas, my boy, because you get sent to the under 19s the way how you're performing. But that's enough of that. Enough of that.
I disagree, by the way, but I don't think he would treat every other player like that. I think he knows he doesn't want to play Ronaldo anyway, so he's happy to send him down there. That's what I think. Because if, say Rashford did that now, he needs Rashford. See, you think he's sending Rashford down to the 21s?
But
I reckon it would.
I don't think he would.
I think he would.
Because that leaves him
Ten Hag's
fucked.
strict, fam.
That leaves Ten Hag struggling.
But
do you know what I mean?
arguably against Chelsea, we needed Ronaldo. We raw needed Ronaldo. And he even said it himself. He would have come on. I think Ronaldo would have come on in 70 minutes against Chelsea because we started putting crosses into the box and Rashford was getting on the end of them, and Rashford got substituted for Elanga, bro. So that says a lot. I think Ten Hag, don't prove me wrong now. That would happen to anyone, but we'll move on from that. Guys, go check out the Small Talk if you haven't seen it already. I was in the rain.
Like Ray J. That's in the rain. Like Ray J, you know.
If I had one wish, Ronaldo would be better. But yeah, go check it out, man. Go check it out. I was fuming. But on to my favourite part of the show. Tweet of the week. Don't worry, the jingle's coming soon. Keems, let's go.
Okay, so this week's tweet of the week comes from Freds himself. Your boy Tez.
Come on, man.
And he says, say whatever you want and think what you think, but let me tell you facts. Benny Blanco has been the best right back in the league so far. Are we all aware of who Benny Blanco is?
If you don't know who Benny Blanco is, he's the white player that plays for Arsenal in the right position in the defence. Benjamin White. See what I did there? Anyway.
Trying to get cancelled.
They love me bad. You lot love me bad. But we are now aware of who Benny Blanco is. Benjamin White, right back at Arsenal. Capo, being as how you haven't been here for so long. Do you know what? Yeah. Have you still got battery in your phones?
Yeah, but it's about to go.
Audience, can one of you guys go on the TezTalks Twitter, please, and go up to the most recent poll? While they are doing that, Capo, talk to them. What's your thoughts? Has Ben White been the best right back in the league?
You can't say he hasn't been. You can.
I fucking can.
But you can, but obviously the top of the league, innit? So it's like, all right, safe, you can have it.
It's a fair point.
Yeah. But I feel like if man was to like, I don't know this for sure, innit? I'm just saying statistically, I reckon if he was to pull up stats, there's probably someone better than him.
Who would you think?
The results are in on the Twitter.
Oh, hold it.
Oh, sorry.
Hold it.
Just hold that. Hold the stat. Hold the end results of the poll.
Who's holding?
Yeah. So, what are you saying?
Continue.
Yeah, no, that's it. I just feel like
you think
technically,
statistically,
that might not be true, but man are at the top of the league and they're doing well, and he's been playing well.
So
every
what
single
stats
game.
would you
So
say?
you can't. He hasn't done shit.
as a right back.
In
Like-
modern football,
I'm saying stops. That's for one. Yeah, as a defender.
stops clean sheets. you mean?
Yeah, nah, because like one-on-ones, isn't it?
Oh,
Like literally one-on-ones. If it's arguable, isn't it? Man know me. I don't really give a shit if a man can like assist and move forward or not. But a lot of people care about that. So that's another stat that people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's another stat that people are interested in.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you can have take-ons, you can have assists, you can have passes
Goals,
made,
everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of stats in it.
Interceptions,
So.
clearances.
Okay,
There's a lot of stats
So-
in it.
So right before I let
Yeah,
Keems.
just statistically,
Yeah.
there could be someone better, but
By the way, I have the stats. Yeah.
I know.
But out of the best defenders, are the best defenders in the league.
I have. Well, first of all, I want to hear Tez's opinion and who he thinks is the best so far, and then we can compare the two. So you would say Dalot?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Who's
I'd
been the
say
best
he's in the
right back?
combo.
Who's
I'd say
been
he's
the
in the
best?
combo.
Who's, because you're not gonna say Dalot,
And
you don't
I
rate him.
don't like him. Yeah, no. Listen, hear me out though. I don't like Dalot personally, but he's played good. So, like statistically speaking, he should be somewhere near the top. Right
So,
now.
who do you think the best right back has been in the league? You can't just pick a player, bro.
I'm gonna go with Benny. Can't lie.
So the Blanco.
Oh yeah, but as I said in it, the first in it, like I'd be a twat to say like he's not right now. Their teams like the proofs in the pudding and their teams first.
The best striker in the league's not first, but hey ho, Keems.
That's different though. Niggas is in a whole world of his own. No wonder he's not first, bro. He ain't even in the same planet, bro.
So what you saying is you
Yeah, he's human, fam.
I definitely agree with what Fred's is saying. They're 100%.
bias aside.
Bias aside,
Why?
well, first of all, a big factor you have to consider.
First of all, we're first.
Man are debating whether Ben White is the best right back.
And he's not even a
And he's not even a right
I knew
back.
you were gonna say that, you know.
He's not even a right back, so that's a big factor. A man's overperforming, if anything.
Yeah.
Did you get me? So, and personally, I think he might even start for England at the Euros.
Well,
You
right
got to
back.
consider. You got to consider.
Nah, man.
Reece James still injured,
Man, I'm
isn't
taking
it?
it. This is where I've
Reece
got to
James-
intervene, bro.
Reece James still injured. Yeah.
Nah.
Trent.
Trent shy.
My Gareth Southgate doesn't fancy him on form.
I don't think anyone
so. On
fancies
form,
him.
he definitely ain't playing.
I don't think anyone
And
fancies
so it's either Ben White or Trippier.
I feel like he'd go for Trippier though. It's Southgate, bro.
Yeah, probably
Listen.
not go to Trippier because he trusts him, but
Yeah.
there's enough after performances.
Put it this
There's
way, he's
enough
getting on that
evidence
plane as a right
to
back.
say Ben White should be a candidate.
He's
You get me?
getting on the plane as a right back. Put
He
it that
should.
way. Whether he starts or not, he's definitely getting on
He
the
should have
plane
been in the
as a right back.
squad anyway over couple man. We're not gonna name names, but
Yeah, Southgate and his little.
I just think Ben White he's been great for us this season,
I agree.
and I think he's been the best right back in the league so far.
In terms of Ben White's season, I think it's had a fantastic season so far. I agree with all the points that Keem makes, apart from him starting for England. That's just wild. What? Now,
So who you would start for England?
Trippier, 100% Trippier. Reece James ain't gonna be fit. Reece James is not going to be fit. Trent is abysmal right now.
Question. Sorry to cut you, but do you think Trippier's better than Ben White right now?
Yeah, he's got more assists.
Is that it?
No, wait. We're talking in terms of England. Obviously, we know Southgate is a defensive-minded manager as it is, but in
So
modern
who's the
day,
better defender?
the better defender.
Ben White or Trippier?
At right back right now.
Answer the question, blood.
Obviously it's White, but in terms of you did you know what it is.
That hurt him, you know.
Nah, you know what it is. Man didn't
bro.
want to let me finish. I know why he asked me that. Cause I know what he was gonna say, but
But.
back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's a trick question.
How is it a trick question?
If you let me finish, you understand why. Back to what I was
Simple
saying.
question.
Southgate is a defensive-minded manager, yes. So he's always going to be defensive first and foremost. But in modern-day football, the fullback has to have some form of attacking outlet. Trippier has a better attacking outlet than Ben White. We can't just go off his defensive abilities alone, especially how we're weak in that department on the right-hand side. So that's why I don't think Ben White will start for England.
No, but there's argument to say he'll play Trippier left back. He's done it before. He's had Shaw on the bench and played Trippier left back.
But he's got no right backs at the moment. So
Ben White is there, bro.
Nah, bro, he's there, but it's not. I don't think he would start him. But in terms taking it back to the Premier League, because we don't give a shit about internationals. Yeah, he's in the conversation. He's definitely in the conversation, and there is a strong argument for him to be first. You get me? There is. However. The way how man are talking about Ben White being the best, it's like his man are making it out like he's clear, and he's not clear. The stats will tell you that he's not clear. And even just when you watch the right backs in the league at this moment in time, whether it's Trippier, whether it's Dalot, whether it's Ben White himself, don't know where man are going with Reece James, but just them three, he's not clear. But yes, I will give him extra credit for being a centre back that's playing at right back. And if you look at the Arsenal team, regardless of them being top,
There's no
you
weak
would look at him and say he is the weak link. Ben White, but he's been solid. There have been a couple of players that have like torn him to shreds, but genuinely speaking, Rashford. Genuinely speaking.
Rashford's up front against us.
No, he was not.
Was
When he got switched
The
to the left-hand
interchange,
side
yeah,
and
the interchange
Ronaldo
yeah.
came on,
So
he got both of his goals from the left-hand side, and your man was still on the pitch. Anyway,
So how is that torn to shreds if he ran off our centre backs?
he didn't run off your centre-backs. His goals came from the left-hand side. He cut in. What are you talking about?
How we was? It ran straight through him. Ericsson squared it. He's tapped it in.
The
How is that
first-
square? How is that
So you
tearing?
for-
our
so,
right
so,
back?
so you're forgetting the first goal.
How is that tearing?
So
our
you're
right
forgetting
back?
the first
What
one
was
that
the
he
first
scored?
goal?
Because the one you described was the second one. The first one, Bruno's passed it. He's ran in from the left-hand side.
So where's he got torn?
Behind Ben.
Man can get them highlight reels up if you want to. We can get those. Your man got torn. And his raw been exposed. Someone, a Arsenal fan, even said it themselves. Most of the goals that Arsenal have conceded have all come down his side.
That went Arsenal fan that said that.
Definitely, man. Most of the goals Arsenal have conceded have been our own mistakes. Not Ben White getting torn.
They got
Definitely haven't.
They got me.
This geezer's just making up shit, bro.
It was said. It was definitely
My
said.
Liverpool fan, fam.
Yeah,
Man said
it
they
was
got
it.
me.
They got me. But
Caught me
his raw.
red-handed.
His raw been up there. I personally just think, from where he's come from in terms of Diego Dalot, he's been the best right back in the league for me. I mean, Ben White, even when he was at centre back, like man was saying, he's the season that he had at centre back, he's one of the best centre backs in the league last season. That's what man was saying. Including United fans, the ops, the lot shit. United fans don't rate him. This season, he's in the conversation. I think he's been the best.
I think he's been probably the most improved, but the best, I don't know about that.
I think he's been the best.
Like everything you said about Ben White getting teared or whatever,
seen that.
we've seen Dalot get teared too.
Yeah, no one from Arsenal though. But but yeah, I think
So
it's...
Martinelli wasn't tearing up Dalot.
About 5 minutes.
Oh, this geezer, fam.
About 5 minutes.
This geezer, fam. What, tell your brethren, fam. This bias geezer, just because you won the game don't mean nothing, you know. You got torn up,
It means
bro.
everything, bro.
You got torn up.
A 3 points not the most important thing.
Yeah, but not for the argument.
Okay.
Not for the argument.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. His words was, just because you won the game, it don't mean anything. That was his words. But
For the argument, bro.
for the argument, there was no argument, bro. Dalot's been the best right back in the league. What the
How?
fuck,
You
bro?
said he hasn't been torn by any Arsenal players. Martinelli was tearing him up,
For
bro.
5 minutes. For
5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
So how many minutes was Rashford tearing Ben White?
I don't know, but he scored 2 goals from the left-hand side, so, you know.
Geezer, bro.
Yes,
Like say Rashford didn't run from the centre circle.
Yes, it was. But, yeah, that tweet there is a reasonable or wild, Capo.
Do you want to go? Let's go through the stats first.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's reasonable,
If
but
you
I
wanna.
just haven't seen the stats.
Both played 11 games in the Prem.
Dalot.
Dalot and
Ben White.
Ben White.
It's pretty even.
I know it is. I done my research before I came here.
Both played 11 games. 0 goals. Dalot 1 assist. Ben White 2 assists. Dalot 4 clean sheets. Ben White 1 clean sheet.
Yeah, turn around and grin again.
Dalot 16 goals conceded.
Now,
Dalot 16 goals conceded. Ben White 10 goals conceded. Tackles, Dalot 20, Ben White 25. Clearances, Dalot 21, Ben White 18. Headed clearances, Dalot 13, Ben White 14. Aerial battles 1, Dalot 18, Ben White 11. So I think that's pretty even.
It's pretty fair. Listen, I'm not sitting here saying you man are going
I'm
mad.
now giving it the lot though.
Wait.
what?
Hold on. I'm not sitting here saying that you man are moving mad. There is a strong argument for Ben White being the best right back in the league. There's a very strong argument, but I just think for where he's come from and where he's been, the lot for me. What was you gonna say? Sorry, Capo.
I'm just saying I'm now giving the best to the lot.
Why?
Because it's my player.
But nah, it's very easy. It's very easy.
There's a compelling argument for one, and for two, like just as man is saying, Ben White don't even play there, fam. The lot, in my eyes, don't play there either, bro.
So where does he play?
I don't know, fam. He doesn't. I
What are you
don't like
talking
him.
about?
I don't like him at all, bro.
You're not
Like,
making any
I don't feel
sense.
like he's any good, but like, come on.
How
How much has he improved from other seasons? If that's his stats right now, fam?
What? Wait, hold on. Wait, 1 second.
That's a big improvement.
Do you
for
man hear
Dalot,
what I
man.
just said?
What?
Where has he even improved? What are you talking about, bro?
What you on about? I didn't say that. Fam.
What did you say? What did you just say?
I said he's improved from last season. That's what I'm gonna give it him. I
Yeah,
said
and
he has to be the most improved.
you just said where is he even improved
I
from?
didn't say that. I said, fam. I don't
Viewers-
care where he plays or whatever, bro.
Yeah, viewers,
I
when you
didn't say
watch
that. I
this-
literally just said he
Viewers, when you watch this, you'll see what I
he's
said.
improved a lot, fam. I was agreeing with Keems when he said that. I didn't
And
say
then you
that
also,
against it.
when man asked you the question, you also said where has he even improved from? That's why I stopped it. But hey ho, the footage is there. I'll be honest, Capo, you chatting shit in terms of like you don't know where the lot plays. There's an argument
Shit,
that
man.
he's played at left back and all these things, but he's a right back, bro. That's one of the strong reasons why Ben
Hasn't
White
been a
has
good one for years, though.
The results of the poll are in.
Let's get them in.
We've got Ben White number 1 with 44% of the votes. Trippier number 2 with 29%.
That's cap.
Dalot 26%. And Reece James 0.
I don't know why you put Reece James in there, bruv.
Niggas injured.
But that's fair. The people have spoken. They believe that.
So Ben White won the vote, just in case no one heard that.
Brother,
Which is,
was you gonna let me finish the sentence, bro?
I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ, you can have that. You can have it.
I'm taking it.
But-
I'm taking it.
But like
took
I
it.
said,
It's in my
like
pocket.
I said, for me, on the TezTalks show, Diego Dalot's the best right back in the league right now. Something we will revisit halfway through the stage.
I remember in Malasia, I was the best left back as well.
That never came from me. that never
What
came
happened to
from
him?
me.
What happened to him? Oh gosh.
Don't know. He got It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
What happened to Leno?
He was young.
Shit.
He's not playing for Arsenal.
Shit. Exactly. Shit, bastard.
What about
Remember-
Ramsdale? Why you called up players that don't play for us, man?
What about Ramsdale? He's
Why
not.
you naming players that don't play
What?
for Arsenal?
That's cool. What about Ramsdale?
What he's
'Cause
doing
it's
well?
not, it's not better than the hair right now. So we will leave it. We will leave it there. That was tweet of the
It is.
week.
Definitely is.
Definitely not.
Definitely is.
I can't
What's
even get the word.
Smith-Rowe's,
Statistically,
stats this
Smith Rowe.
He's injured, fam.
Ah,
still injured.
Yeah.
God
Jesus.
damn.
How long is he out for?
The Croydon De Bruyne. But we're not gonna get into that, guys.
He's got,
that was tweet of the week. Get in the comments.
Started at Marshall, bro.
Get in the comments. I didn't start the argument, by the way. Get in the comments and tell us who you think the best right back's been. I'm gonna see quite a lot of Trippier.
What's Sancho's stats this season? You star boy. Still
that
better than
was two.
Saka.
Still better than Saka.
Oh god.
But let's move
Oh
on.
god.
Let's move on to
Give me
predictions.
strength.
Getting dragged for Fred.
Have you
He
got the
gets dragged
predictions?
every game, Sancho.
Have we got the predictions up
We need to
there?
have an honest talk about Sancho one day. I'm not gonna do it today. We're not gonna do it today.
What's it to talk about?
His performance, bro.
Did you write it on there?
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
What's it to talk about? There's nothing to talk about.
Because he's done nothing. There's a lot to talk about Saka. There's a lot to talk about.
Viewers, you see, I see you like getting onto Keems. Do you see how this guy's done changed up? Remember how he was talking about Saka not so
Because
long
Saka's
ago?
performance has changed up.
Nah, yeah, whatever.
Exactly.
You should have backed
Remember
your
how
boy.
he was talking about Sancho at the start of the season?
Yeah.
What's happened?
about-
What's he doing now?
What is he doing now?
What is he doing now?
He's not playing good. He's out of the team.
Oh, okay. He's not playing good. Interesting.
Okay.
Game number one.
Interesting.
I know that.
Just have the How come man don't have the same energy for Verando?
What about Varane?
What do you
You
mean?
tell me.
Was injured?
He's injured, but his stats.
What stats, fam?
Oh God. We'll leave that one there. Let's get
I
on to the
checked his
predictions.
stats.
Yeah, you go
Glass.
check that.
When have I said anything about Varane, bro? This is
Also-
about
oh.
Saka
Just trying
and
to-
Sancho, bro.
trying to push it
Why are you trying to
over
deflect?
I'm not trying to
You're trying to deflect, man.
I'm not.
What has
Because you talk
Varane
shit.
got anything to do
Because you
with this
talk shit.
conversation?
Because you
Man,
talk
just
shit.
What
a
has
random
Varane
name.
got anything
Nah,
to do
I
with
talk shit. He talk shit
Man,
about Varane.
Varane. All right, Saka. How about Varane? How about Varane then?
What about Tomine?
Ericsson's playing well.
Exactly, bro. You was talking shit on Varane's name, bro, saying he ain't done anything. But clearly he has.
anyone
So
said-
we talk.
you know.
What did you say? What did you
Injury
say?
prone. I said
That's
he's
not
not
what you said.
reliable.
That's not what you said.
I said availability is the best ability.
No,
and he's not available right now.
No,
Is he?
no.
Check the scores before you come with your reckless talk.
Go check.
Sending corn banter my team and we banter yours. For the win, taking no L's, we don't do draws. Don't press pause, keep your ears peeled when Tezzy talks.